share a story with you. It's about Abraham and Sarah getting visitors. We just heard a version of it, but I like this version too. When Abraham was 99 years old, is that young or old? Old. That's pretty old, right? When Abraham was 99 years old, he and his wife, Sarai, were still waiting for God's promise of a huge family to come true. Abraham was getting frustrated. He asked God, "What are you waiting for?" God spoke to Abram, "I will keep my promise, and I will change your names. Instead of Abram, your name will be Abraham. Instead of Sarai, your wife will be Sarah." Abraham was afraid of what God had said. He thought he was too old to become the father of so many people, and his wife was too old to have children. What do you think? Is 99 too old to start having kids? Yeah, probably. He fell on his face and peeked up with one eye. Could God really make such things happen? Later, as Abraham was sitting by the tent, he saw 3 strangers walking towards him. Abraham squinted into the sun and wondered who would be visiting on such a hot day. "Hi," Abraham said when they arrived. "You must be tired from traveling. Would you like to sit down and rest and have some food?" Quickly, Abraham asked Sarah to make some bread. He ordered his servant to prepare some meat. Sarah stood hiding in the tent listening to the visitors. Who were they? "Your wife Sarah will have a son," the visitor said to Abraham, and so Sarah started to laugh. I think it'd be pretty funny too. If I was really old, had decided I was never going to have kids, and then 3 strangers say, "Oh, by the way, you're going to have a kid." "Why is Sarah laughing?" they said. "Doesn't she believe God's promise will happen?" God's promise to Abraham did happen. Sarah had a baby boy and named him Isaac, which means laughter in Hebrew. Abraham and Sarah's family grew and grew and grew, and God blessed each generation. So there are 3 strangers who show up, and Abraham decides that he's going to welcome them and be hospitable to them because he doesn't know who they could be. And then they end up being angels from God. If you were to welcome somebody, try to show somebody that you wanted them around and that they were welcome, what would you do to show them that? Yeah, give them some food and water. If you go to somebody's house, do you feel welcomed if they offer you something to eat or drink? Yeah. What if you go to a friend's house and they got out a toy or like a book or something that they know that you really like? Does that make you feel good? Yeah? Well, Abraham did this for these strangers because we never know who might be coming to visit us. If somebody might be coming to visit us and God is with them, and everyone has Jesus in them somewhere. So when we welcome other people, it's like we're welcoming Jesus. So we always can try to make people feel welcome, whether it's in our classroom, at the playground, at home, maybe in like a club or a sport that we do, or at church. We always want to find ways to make people feel like they're welcome too. Will you guys say a prayer with me? Dear God, thank you for loving us so much and keeping your promises. Help us show your big welcome